Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's well on this Monday morning. I'm Catherine. I'm a yoga teacher. I tend to specialize in yoga for fibromyalgia, which I have myself, and chronic illness, chronic pain, all that. So I do a fairly gentle session just to oil your joints this morning, get you started into the week. If you're watching this on a catch-up, YouTube, or even Instagram Live, if you want to catch future ones, just press subscribe or follow. And if you like it, give me a like, or if you know of anybody who might be interested, feel free to share with whoever you like. I'm just going to put on my digital assistant here that tells me my poses, sorry. So that I'm ready for you. Right, we're going to just start as usual, just sitting on our mat. You may want to sit on a block to ease your back if you have a bit of tightness around your hips, or also you might prefer to sit on a chair. You might prefer to sit with your legs straight or kneeling, wherever you find most comfortable this morning. But once you're seated, come back to your breath and just observe the breath coming in and out through your nose. Relax your hands down. All effort gone out of your shoulders. If it's good for you today, just put your hands facing up, your palms facing up towards the ceiling. Lift your spine up out of your pelvis. Imagine a thread pulling along your spine and up out through your head. Just gently guiding, not strongly pulling. Check where your shoulders, are they relaxed? Maybe lift them and then lower them. And then find somewhere in between. Pull them back. Pull them forward and then come back to relaxed. Maybe slightly back. And now focus on your breathing. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And try to follow this breathing pattern throughout the class as you move through the class and through your day to find extra ease in your body. Now, take your arms out to the side and up. Clasp your fingers like this. You say where you are, but clasp your fingers so they're clasped, and then lift them up overhead. And then bend to the right. Not a strong bend, it's just a slight tip over to the right. And then come back to center. And then tip to the left. And again, back to center. Tilt to the right. If you have trouble holding your arms up, you can do this with your hands on your hips or your hands on your shoulders. But it's nice to have the hands overhead so that you can tilt them back slightly, opening up the shoulders. Again, just tilt for a few seconds to each side with your breath. So inhale to center, exhale to the side, inhale to center, exhale to the side, And then come down with your hands back onto your knees. Now we'll do a slightly stronger stretch to the side to reopen the side. So place your right hand on the floor beside you. You can even go down as far as your elbow and bring the left hand up overhead and gaze at your left elbow. And feel a long, strong stretch there on that side, the left hand side. And imagine you're breathing into the back of your lung at the top on the left side with a raised arm. Creating extra space, the whole side of your body. And now sweep that left hand down in front until it comes to the other side and bend to the left. Lift your right hand up, let it drop overhead and gaze at your right elbow, sorry. And again, feel that long stretch all the way along that side. And imagine breathing into the lungs on the right. And then sweep your hand forward and to the right. And come up again. Now we're going to create a bit more space in our shoulders and our chest, in our heart for Valentine's Day. So open up your chest, look up, arms back, and then exhale. Chin to chest, arms forward. Give yourself a nice hug. Inhale, arms out and back, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, round your back. Give yourself a hug. Inhale, arms out and back, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, round your back. Inhale, chest up and out, look up. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale, arms out and back, look up. And exhale, just come back to a resting position. And maybe wiggle your shoulders a little bit here, just after that work. And now come to your hands and knees, discarding your block if you were sitting on one. And inhale, drop your belly to the floor, lift your tail, look up. And exhale, round your back, look between your knees, chin to chest. Inhale, chest forward between your arms, look up. Exhale, round your back, look between your knees, chin to chest. Inhale, belly to the floor, tail up, head up, look up. Exhale, round your spine, look between your legs. Inhale, chest between your shoulders, look up, shut your shoulders back and down. And exhale, the shoulders come forward, push into the mat as your spine rounds. And inhale, come back to your tabletop position. Tuck your toes under and come back. Lift your hips up and back into a downward facing dog. Push here into your hands, long straight back, and then walk your hands slowly back towards your heel, your toes, and hang here for a second if that's nice for you. Otherwise, keep your hands on the floor and then roll up or come up with a straight back to standing. Now inhale, arms out and up, look up, exhale, Fold forward, your chest towards your feet or your shins. Hands to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, arms forward. Find your downward dog again for a moment. Push into your hands, push into your feet, and bring your right leg forward between your hands. And then either stay here with your toes tucked or drop to your knee and bring your hands onto your front leg and rise up. Arms out to the side, look up, and maybe find a slight bend in your back, but keep your pelvis fairly neutral. Now, arms down by the side your front foot, and bring that foot back to join the other foot. Now rest here in down dog. Believe it or not, this is a resting position, but it's lovely and strengthening on our shoulders. Take a couple of breaths here. Your hands are shoulder width apart, your knuckles pushing into the mat, especially that first finger and thumb. And now the left foot forward between your hands. And again, you can either come to your knee or remain in a lunge position. Bring your hands to your knee. And then when you found your balance, rise up. Arms out to the side. Look up. Again, maybe find a slight back bend as you look up. But keep your pelvis in neutral, pushing into the back leg. Or if your foot is on the ground, and your knee on the ground, push into the back foot to protect your knee. And then hands outside your front foot, bringing that front foot back to join the other foot. And walk your hands back. Rising up to standing. Now you can stay where you are. I'm just going to come to face you. So arms out to the side and up. And then hips back, knees bent. Come into a gentle chair pose. Pelvis in neutral. If you can't keep the hands up overhead, you can put them on your hips. And now hands into a T position or an airplane position and twist to the left, looking out over the left hand, beyond the left fingers. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to the front. Rest your arms for a moment, keeping your knees bent and your hips back. Sway your arms a little. Bring them up, back up to a T position or an airplane. And twist around to the right this time. Make sure you stay in that position, but make sure your knees are still in line. So you haven't got one knee coming forward. And then just breathe here for another couple of breaths. And come back to center and let your arms hang and come up to standing. Now from here, you step forward and come face the long side of your mat. Your feet are about 1 meter apart. So if you go up, put your arms up like this, your feet are below your elbows. Put your hands onto your hips and then fold from the waist. down and forward. When you get as far as you can go, you can put your hands on the ground. If that's too far today, just put your hands onto a chair or a sofa. If I was here, I could do that. And then just allow your back to relax. Bring your elbows together, point them towards the back behind you. And if you have space, you can move your hands back in line with your feet. Keep your elbows pointing backwards. Keep strong legs. So your legs are screwed firmly into the ground. And then bring your left hand underneath your face. Lift the right hand up to the ceiling. And look up. Gaze up at that right hand, pointing to the ceiling. Two legs are still strong. The back is long. And just gaze up towards the right hand. On an inhale, maybe find a bit more length in your spine. And exhale, maybe twist a little more in your spine. And bring that right hand back down to join the left. Place the right hand below your face. Lift your left off the ceiling and gaze up at the left fingers. Now, shift your weight from the front to the back of your feet, just to feel where is strongest. Maybe shift a little bit of the weight into the front and the sides of the feet. And then lower your left hand to join the right. And from here, bring your legs together again and find a comfortable seat on the floor. Legs stretched out in front of you. Spine long. Lift your spine towards the ceiling. Nice long neck. And lift your arms out and up to the sides. And fold forward from the hips. If you have any tightness in your lower back, you can again sit on a block and keep folding. Now you might be here today. You might be here. You might be here. Some people are blessed with flexibility and long arms, might have grab their wrists around each other and around their feet. But just until you feel a sensation in your legs, and then you know you're doing some good in the stretch. You don't want to feel a sharp pain. You don't want any pain that you can point precisely to. Just a nice stretch in the muscles and fascia in the legs and maybe the lower back. Nothing pinching. Now walk your hands back, sit up. Bend your knees towards your bum. Either grasp your shins or the backs of your legs, and then tip maybe slightly back so you're balancing slightly behind your sit bones. Somewhere between your sit bones and your sacrum. And don't do this if you have a sore coccyx. Just wrap your head around, your arms around your legs. Bring your chin in. And find relaxation here. You could also put blocks under your feet to help support you. Just breathe here after all the work you've done. You're still doing a little work on your core here, folding in everything else. Now straighten your legs again and lie back down into corpse pose. So either come back onto your elbows, or you could come onto your side and find your corpse pose or shavasana. Some people might like to put a bolster under their legs or a cushion and lay at your feet to either side of the mat, your hands up if that's comfortable, and just begin to relax. Now you stay there. And enjoy this relaxation or corpse or shavasana pose. Corpse pose or shavasana allows us to integrate the benefits of the practice. Let the mind go. The body knows what it's meant to be doing right now. So just let your breathing happen. Breathe through your nose. Imagine the breath traveling to every part of your body. Parts of the body that you've worked this morning. Maybe some parts of the body are feeling sensations. Just observe those sensations. Don't judge them. Just observe that area and then move on to another area. Imagine breathing into every cell in your body. Fully supported by the floor. Now, if you're watching this in the evening, you can stay here for as long as you like. Reward yourself for the day. But if you have something that you need to get on with, if you're like me, you're doing this live first thing in the morning, and you need to get going again, maybe find a little bit of movement in your toes and your fingers, of your wrists, your ankles, maybe bend your knees, roll over onto one side, and come up to seated in whatever seated position works for you today. Now find a dignified, upright seat, keeping the eyes closed, and we'll come back to a balanced breathing that we're going to stick with throughout the day or return to whenever we need. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, letting your body know everything's okay. Inhale, by keeping your breath at approximately the same length. Exhale, you're signaling your nervous system. Inhale, that everything's fine, you're balanced, and exhale. Flutter open your eyes. And then lift your arms out to the side and up. Look up, maybe find another little gentle back bend. And then bring the arms back down alongside you. Maybe onto the knees. And get ready for the rest of your day. So again, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If you're watching it on replay, what is left of your day, hopefully you'll have a good night's sleep if this is the evening for you. I'm doing this every weekday for the rest of February, 8:30. So if you want to join me, you can follow me either on Instagram or you can find the link on Instagram to register for the Zoom. You might get a slightly better picture and certainly better sound. So I'm Catherine, and I hope I'll see you again here tomorrow. Thank you for joining me.